All of you have a wonderful morning. Despite the fact that the majority of people are not aware of how to make efficient use of water, there is a 99% probability that you are not aware of this fact. Also, if you drink water from plastic bottles or when you are eating, it is highly likely that you are not aware of the correct method to carry out this activity. This is because you are not aware of the appropriate way to do it. On the other hand, these two behaviors are not the only ones that are contributing to your water supply being your greatest enemy. Your water supply is also being negatively impacted by an extra 100 actions that are contributing to this predicament. Throughout the course of today, I will offer you instructions on the proper manner in which to consume water. When water is consumed in its totality, it is converted into the holy essence that it was originally composed of, and it becomes your most important partner in endeavoring to achieve perfect health. We need to begin moving right away. Consider the possibility that there is a quaint little town that is tucked away in the midst of some really steep mountains. The young man's path to improve his health and ease his afflictions was riddled with difficulties, such as headaches, agony, and bodily pains that were regular companions. However, he was working hard to overcome these obstacles. He was resolute in his desire to triumph over these obstacles. In spite of the fact that he was experiencing the symptoms of his diseases, he continued to be dedicated to improving his health. As he continued his search for healing, he searched every nook and cranny of the area in an effort to find support. He went to every corner of the community. His determination to acquire such aid was unwavering. Everyone was in perfect agreement that it would be advantageous to pay a visit to the majestic mountains, which act as the guardians of amazing waterfalls. They all agreed that it would be beneficial to accomplish this. This piece of advice served as the young man's starting point, and he embarked on his adventure to discover the solution to his question. When he arrived at the spot, he saw a Buddhist teacher who was deeply meditating inside himself. He was astonished to see him. As soon as the trained Buddhist physician became aware of the presence of the young guy, he brought his meditation to a relaxed end. He did this in order to avoid disturbing the young man. Following that, he inquired about the purpose for the visit and inquired about the reason for the visit. The young guy described his symptoms in a straightforward and honest manner, and he expressed his genuine wish to discover a treatment for them. The master began mentoring the young guy as a response to the situation, and he demonstrated something that had a significant impact on him during the entire process. The experienced physician instructed the young guy in a kind manner, explaining that if he drank water in the appropriate manner, his body would find its own way to repair itself if he chose to do so. For the aim of mending the body from the inside out, this technique, which has its origins in Buddhist philosophy, has been applied on a consistent basis for the purpose of repairing the body over the course of thousands of years. Therefore, in order to restore his youthfulness, vitality, energy, and power, he pleaded with the young guy to pay close attention to what he was saying. He indicated that the straightforward action of drinking water in the appropriate manner had the ability to cure all of the ailments that he was experiencing at the time. In addition, it is quite probable that he will only have periods of illness on a very infrequent basis during the length of his lifetime. From the very beginning, the wise man began to explain that drinking water involves more than simply taking a few sips of a liquid that is not specific to him. It was done in a manner that was both courteous and caring. In order to be more exact, it is a kind of art as well as a practice that is selected with the purpose of doing so. He then started guiding the young man through each individual phase of the procedure. This was the beginning of his guidance. The first lesson emphasized the importance of drinking water in a way that fosters a connection to the fundamental present that is water, while doing it in a state of profound communion with appreciation and mindfulness, and while doing so with complete and undivided attention. This was emphasized in the first lesson. In the second meeting, it was highlighted that it is vital to drink water that is at room temperature, which is around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. This is the ideal temperature for drinking water. As a consequence of the fact that the water is capable of being absorbed at a quick rate, this would result in significant health advantages. Water that is at this temperature is more easily absorbed by the body, which helps to reduce stress on the digestive system. This is in contrast to water that is extremely cold, which it is more difficult for the body to absorb. This occurs as a result of the body's increased capacity to absorb water at a faster rate. In addition, the wise man provided the young guy with guidance on the right quantity of water to consume, taking into consideration a variety of distinct circumstances that are specific to each and every individual. During the course of his actions, Jesus conveyed the third lesson, which emphasized the importance of treating the body as if it were a holy sanctuary and exhibiting this cleanliness via the water that is ingested. In addition to this, he argued for the process of achieving the cleanest water that is possible to accomplish. The process of preserving the health of the body and achieving homeostasis requires the consumption of clean water as a necessary component. Not only does pure water play a vital part in a broad variety of physiological processes, but it also has the power to create a deeper connection with the purest essence of life. In addition, pure water plays a significant function in many physiological activities. It is imperative that each and every drink of water be accompanied with a loving gesture that is aimed toward the holy sanctuary. Not only will this not just feed the body with sustenance, but it will also enhance the connection with the essential components that make up existence. In the fourth session, the wise man compassionately imparted his wisdom to the participants, instructing them on the significance of developing a positive relationship with water. He did this by sharing his expertise with them. The significance of water was another topic that he discussed from his point of view. However, despite the fact that water is necessary, he cautioned that consuming an excessive quantity of it may be harmful in the same way that not drinking enough water could be. He emphasized the need of paying special attention to the needs of the holy body and providing it with the appropriate amount of water as a method of ensuring that the digestive system of the holy body continues to be in a state of inner harmony. This is done in order to ensure that the holy body continues to be in a state of inner harmony. When it came to the sixth teaching, the wise man gave the young man the advice to spend time in nature whenever it was feasible to do so, and to drink water only in situations that were absolutely natural. In addition to that, he suggested to the young man that he should only drink water when it was absolutely natural. He imparted the knowledge that the natural world contains a special healing energy, and that spring water possesses properties that are particularly reviving for both the body and the soul. He also offered the knowledge that the natural world possesses a unique healing energy. Additionally, he said that the natural environment possesses a unique healing energy that may be utilized by individuals. He underlined the importance of selecting natural regions as sources of water, since these ecosystems create water that is devoid of hazardous microorganisms, chemical residues, and industrial pollution. He said this because natural regions provide water of this quality. For instance, springs, mountain streams, and woods are all examples of natural areas that have the potential to serve as significant supplies of water. An experienced individual brought to everyone's attention the need of exercising caution and taking into consideration the safety of the water. He emphasized the significance of exercising caution and brought it to everyone's attention. With the use of water that originates from natural sources, it is vital to make certain that the water is free of any contaminants before directly ingesting it. This may be accomplished by filtering the water. As a result of the fact that not all natural sources are inherently safe for consumption, this is the situation. He brought to people's notice the fact that in order to guarantee that water is suitable for human consumption, it is essential to carry out the appropriate treatment procedures such as boiling, filtration, or the utilization of purifying tablets. A blessing for the well-being and harmony of both your physical body and your spiritual being. May each drink be a blessing for you, while at the same time you are sharing your thoughts and feelings with the natural world. During the sixth lesson, the knowledgeable physician shared his recommendations in a manner that was not only courteous, but also compassionate. He said that before you try the water, you should give yourself permission to close your eyes for a brief amount of time, even if it is only for 3 seconds. This is something that you should do before tasting the water. Encourage feelings of thankfulness and contentment to arise in your head while you are in that particular moment. For instance, you may say something along the lines of, "Thank you for the gift of life and for the water that nourishes and heals my existence." It's possible that you might say anything somewhere along these lines. The young man was given a caring lesson by the wise man regarding the requirement of avoiding distractions while concurrently drinking water. The instruction was offered to the young man. The young man received this instruction from the wise man, which was the seventh and last one that he gave to him. The fact that this wonderful planet bestows upon you all of the money, love, and health that it has to give is precisely what you need at this time. The right to achieve success and wealth is an inherent right that you possess, just as the right to achieve balance and harmony in your life is an inherent right. Keeping in mind the significance of being thankful for the benefits that come your way and having faith in the way that life develops organically is something that should be kept in mind at all times. The fact that you are exceptional and that you are one of a kind is something that I want you to be aware of. My goal is for you to understand that. I am grateful to you for being who you are. The simple fact that you exist at all is a gift that will be given to the entire planet for all of eternity. I am glad to be who you are. In the event that you found this message of motivation to be inspiring, and if you would like to get other material that encourages optimism and personal development, I would like to extend an invitation to you to subscribe to our channel. On the off chance, if you are interested in receiving content of this nature, please click here. In the event that we work together, we have the possibility to spread even more love and appreciation all across the world, and we are really thankful for the chance to do so.